I was 6 months pregnant when Isaiah was born. So he was only 25 weeks old and he wasn't ready to be born yet. So he needed a lot of help. I didn't know how a baby born so early, like how would he come out? Would he be okay? Would he last? Would he survive? But then it was also amazing because there's this baby and he's there and he's okay. And you see the monitors and you see everything happening and you know that these people are helping him. When you first have a baby and you're in the hospital for maybe like 2 days and then your journey with the hospital, it ends there. But ours has continued on for over 3 months now. I consider them like a part of our family because they are there for the important milestones that Isaiah has gone through. I find myself writing all the nurses and doctors' names in his baby book for like the first time I got to feed him. All the things that newborns get to experience, all the nurses helped me walk me through that because it's way different with the baby that was born at 1 pound and 8 ounces. Right now, we're just waiting for his lungs to fully develop to where he can breathe on his own, and soon we'll start looking at bringing him home.
During my 7-month ultrasound, it was determined that my son's heart ventricle was not formed wide enough. I was really just scared. I just didn't know how long my baby was going to live. I delivered at St. David's, and my son was immediately medevaced over here to Dell's Children's. That day was pretty emotional because it felt like I just had a baby and he was just taken away. And then 11 days after he was born, he received his first surgery here. We actually live in Missouri now, but I only trusted Dell's Children to complete his final surgery. He loves his hospital. He thinks his hospital is like so cool because everything is just catered to the kids to make them comfortable. And they get that one-on-one attention. I just imagine a time where he's able to just have an active life like other kids and not feel like he's in this bubble and different from anyone else. Just be happy and playful.
She wasn't feeling good. She wasn't being her normal self, so I came straight to Dell.
They had to poke a needle in my arm to take out my blood to check what was wrong with me. I had cancer.
My thinking was, oh my God, I'm gonna lose my child. But they kind of explained, no, it's treatable. It's gonna take a while, but we're gonna get it. They make you feel like family. They make you feel comfortable. They treat them like if they were their own kids. And they've been wonderful to us.
I can imagine that I'm done with chemo and being at school.
I imagine her being cancer-free, going back to her regular routine, having fun, driving me crazy. I imagine all that.
We found out at an ultrasound at 12 weeks that it was gastroschisis. I delivered at Seton, Maine, but they had to take her right away to Dell's Children. I was scared, but it turned out to be a huge blessing. When you have your baby, your first instinct is to hold them and to feed them, and you can't.
Everybody kept encouraging us the whole time. You will go home. It will happen. That was what's kept me going.
We left a little over a month ago.
Now we are home, and it's amazing. And Sadie's doing better than ever.
We're taking steps forward. It's slow, but it's positive. And going home, she's thriving even more and excited to be around her brother and sister all day and loves her dog and her cat.
What I imagine for her is just to be able to explore whatever she wants, to have a sense of wonder and joy in life.
Josiah was diagnosed with tetralogy of the Fallot when I was 22 weeks pregnant. And when he was born, he had his first open heart surgery. August of 2017, Josiah had his second heart surgery here at Dell. It's nerve-wracking because you have months of doctor's appointments, sleepless nights, uncertainty, and it never gets easy. But seeing your kid happy to be alive, it makes you want to fight. And if you fight, your kid will fight. He's a cowboy. He is active, he runs around. You cannot make him sit down. He's my wild child. I think he'll be a fighter, a strong, intelligent, wild, passionate young man.
Sarah was 3.5. She was feeling pretty bad, so we took her to the doctor, and they did a CT scan and called me back and said Sarah has tumors in her abdomen. We were sent directly over to the Children's Blood and Cancer Center here, and they admitted her that night. One of the scariest parts was really, what are we going to do about it? But the caregivers were very straightforward in making us understand what we were going to go through, and they were right there along with us the whole time.
I remember knowing that I was sick, but I didn't know what was affecting me, and I just kind of knew that these people were here to help me. Now I do yearly checkups and get tested to make sure I'm still healthy. I'm 13 now. I do competitive cheer and I do hurdles during track season.
Every time I go to a cheer competition, or when she graduated from 5th grade, or she ran track and came in 2nd place, I'm always thinking to myself, I am so lucky to get to watch her do this, because there was a time when I didn't think I would.